Hi, I'm going to do a quick video on this dog, Sinatra from Here to Eternity, gfcy. It's a male dog that was just uploaded yesterday. So I'm going to go through the genetics on his profile, and then I'm going to go up to the advanced analysis and we can discuss what we see there. So here's the DLA types. This one is one of the most common ones in the breed. And she had asked, why is his outlier index so high, or is it because the sire is inbred? And no, it's not because the sire is inbred. This tells you that this dog is atypical for the population that's currently tested at UC Davis. So of the 117 dogs tested, he's fairly atypical. So his AGR in the current dogs that are uploaded in the database, this dog is very unrelated to the dogs that are in the database currently. That's what this means. So the more negative, the less related to the breed. The higher the OI, the more atypical for the breed. Internal relatedness of this dog being negative like this means he is very outbred. That means the genetics he inherited from his sire and dam are not the same for the most part. So probably his sire being inbred led to a low IR because the sire was very unrelated to his dam, would be my guess. So here he's unrelated to 82.61% of the population versus a breed, the breed average being 50.34. And again, this number and AGR and even the OI will change as more of the Labrador population is sampled and we get a better idea what genetics are out there. Likely, if we've tried very hard to find diversity worldwide, we might find that certain genes are more common than we had thought previously once more mainstream lines are sampled. So I'm going to go up here to advanced analysis, and we'll get a kind of a closer look at the genetics of this dog. And if you click on this, since you all have your full membership, you can read a lot more about what all the values mean, and it'll help you understand. Okay, so here is the advanced analysis page for this particular dog. As you can see here, this explains sort of how the OI, why the OI is so high. And as you can see here, he has a lot more infrequent alleles, which means that each one of those markers, a lot of his genes are very uncommon for the population. So this is why he has such a high outlier index. Genetic relatedness, he is very unrelated to the population, and all these descriptive things here explain to you what all these values mean. So go ahead and go to this on all your dogs and it'll help you get a better grasp. So basically here, this is saying he's very unrelated to a lot of the breed, which would mean he'd have a lot of potential breeding mates that would be unrelated to him in this particular population we've tested. In breeding, he is very outbred. This percent homozygosity of 12.1% is very low. 29.5% is for your breed average of percent homozygosity. That's fairly common. So he is very outbred as opposed to the breed average. Now, ancestry estimates is what I was saying I could take a look at. You can see here he has 18.2% unusual ancestry, 9.1 neutral, and 45.5% typical. And here you can see admixed, which means what portion of his genes have rare to common. He has a good amount of that, which probably means that one of his sire or dam is more atypical for the population that's been tested. But again, it seems like your breed has a lot of overall unusual ancestry, neutral ancestry, and to typical because you're so well distributed. So as we test more dogs, these numbers may change. But it is possible that inbred sire that you mentioned has different genetics for the population. That might be why that's been tested so far. That might be why this particular dog has a high OI. So here you can pull up all the individual alleles and see what we have if it's a frequent gene or infrequent. But we should say that we always encourage that people not select for particular genetic markers. That's why we've developed OI and AGR. So you can see here what genes are infrequent and neutral. And if you want to do breeding tools, you would click on one of these, or alternatively, you can go back to his profile and find the breeding tools on the profile as well, right here. All right, thanks for watching.